Welcome, here I've got Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra and let me show you how to use Camera Pro Mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on camera button to open it, and for now we are on standard photo mode, so we have to change it by using this settings bar and just simply going to left to Pro. Here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with composition at our picture. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the right. The first one option we can manage here is the lens. Now we are on wide lens. We can pick also ultra wide and tele. So you can stay on whatever you need. Now let me pick wide because as you can see tele is not working for my conditions around. And let's move to the second option, the exposure compensation. Here we get access to this slider and we can manage the light of our photo in kind of basic way. So by going to the right we can make it more bright, by going to left we can make it more dark. At the center we have 0 parameters, so there's no problem to go back to auto settings. Let's move to the next one option. Here we have ISO, so we can change camera's sensitivity to light. We can make it less sensitive from 50 or more sensitive to a really huge number. I think this is really professional spectrum like in Pro camera, so it's really cool. To go back to auto ISO here we have to tap on A letter button from the left. And let's move to the next one option, the shutter speed. So we can now change the time of taking photo. We can make it shorter from 1/4000 of a second or longer by going to 30. So these short times should be better to objects, for example in move to frozen them at the picture. Then longer should be better to objects that are stable or if we need some blur at our pictures. To go back to auto shutter speed we have to tap on A letter button from the left again, but I want to show you also that when we adjust shutter speed and the ISO together we get access to really advanced light managing. As you can see we can easily manage the light, so now exposure compensation button is locked. As I said, this is kind of basic light management and here we can do it in a really advanced way, so good to know this. If you need to quickly adjust light, use this, and if you have more time you can stay on these 2 parameters. And I want to show you also extra thing. When we move to right corner button we get access to more options about camera we can manage. Most of them is also in standard photo mode, but in Pro we have a few things extra with for example exposure verification option. So this is really cool feature because by tapping on it we can turn it on and off, and it should show us if we adjust our light correctly at the picture. So if we give to our photo too less light we have this blue signs, and when we move to right side and give to our picture too much light we get access to red signs. So it shows us the parts of areas of our photo that are over and underexposed. So it also works with exposure compensation, so this single option, as you can see. Now let me keep it turned off. Let's stay on auto settings and move to the next one option on this settings bar, defocusing. We are on auto. By using this slider we can change it to manual focus. So this is how to adjust it on the subject as we need. I'll just go back to auto to A letter button from the left. And the last one option on this settings bar is white balance. So we can change here the temperature of our picture. We can pick from ready lights like tungsten light, daylight, white fluorescent light and the cloudy light, or we can go to the last one option to get access to slider where we can adjust white balance manually in Kelvin degrees. So as you can see this is kind of balance between blue cold tones of our photo and the orange warm light. And to go back to auto white balance we have to tap again on A letter button from the left. I want to show also that when we adjust all of these parameters together and need to quickly go back to auto settings, we don't have to separately do it by tapping on this button, we can move here to left side and tap to this one to reset all of these parameters, and now we can use this from the beginning. And let's move up to the second from the left button. Here we can pick the metering from center weighted to frame average and spot one. And when we tap to the third from the left button, we get access to extra parameters about our picture we can manage. So we can adjust the saturation of colors, we can make them more intense, or go to black and white picture here. We can adjust contrast and take our photo more contrasted or less contrasted, and also more sharp or less sharp. Here we can also easily reset these parameters by just tapping on the left button here. And now let's move to this button with 50. So by just one tap here, we can turn on 50 megapixels Ultra HD resolution, the best possible quality here. Good to have this in that quick way access on this promote. And let me also move back to right corner button, because I want to show you also the focus picking option. Here by tapping on it, we can turn it on and off. This is connected with this focusing. Here we can check if we focus correctly our picture, so it shows us on this red signs the areas of the photo that are focused correctly. And let's turn it off and move to RAW format. By just one tap we can turn it on and off. This is also a really professional feature here, because RAW format is used by professional photographers to saving more details at the pictures and post-producing them in graphic programs. So now we can save our photo not only on JPEG but in this really professional format of the picture. And when we tap to settings from the left, I want to show you that when we open them, most of them of course is also in standard photo mode, but here in Pro we can adjust the histogram. So by tapping on the button from the right, we can turn it on and off, and here it appears. And now let's tap to the left I letter button, because I want to show you that here we get access also to a short tutorial, so you can read about all of these features and also learn from it. So let me use a few of the settings to take a picture now. Let me pick, for example, white balance, this one, maybe focusing, let's stay on auto, the shutter speed maybe here, and the ISO here. I left exposure compensation because I used the shutter speed and the ISO to manage the light, and let's stay on white lens. Maybe let me use also this setting, so more saturation of colors, more contrasted and more sharp picture. To see my photo, let's move to left to the button that follows us straight to the gallery, and this is how it looks like. Thanks for watching. I suggest you to making experiments with all of these settings and just have a good fun. Subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.